What's up, everyone? My name is Kendall Key, and I am the creator of RecoveringMeth.com. Alright, so this is your episode, and when I say that, I had reached out on Facebook. I created a post saying, alright, I want to do something special for all of y'all that have been listening and following the Recovering Meth, either the blog or the podcast, and, this is your episode, so give me some comments on what it is that y'all want me to talk about or what topics are on your mind, just whatever it may be. And I got some good suggestions and all of that, but, I'm only going to do one of them tonight. But, this is your episode. So they go on to asking, in treatment, some people really want recovery, and a lot of people are not looking for recovery. How do you deal with it? I hate to say it, but that's true. It's something that, okay, where do I begin with this? When I entered treatment, it wasn't my plan to get clean. According to my will, if I were to have it my way, it wasn't planned for me to get clean at all. Like, if I could have it my way, I would literally be back out there running and gunning just like I was. But if I had gone down that road, I know I would have died already. So, when I did get into treatment, for me, I would definitely say I had a spiritual awakening prior to going into treatment. August 26th, I was in a hospital bed attached to so many machines, just ensuring that my heart was still able to function to keep me alive. And with that being said, that's the moment that I truly knew that I was done. Like, I had officially hit rock bottom, and I know that the only further down that I could drag myself would literally put me 6 feet under. And, I believe that in recovery, you do need to have that rock bottom. You do need to have that spiritual awakening to wake up and realize that, hey, your life is more precious than a $20 bag of meth, a $10 shot of heroin, whatever it may be. But, I was inside residential treatment for the past 10 months, for 10 months total. And with that comes, so many people coming and going. And, you just kind of get a sense of who really wants it and who is just kind of there to be there. What I had figured out early on was, you really can't invest too much emotions or energy into someone that is not going to be outputting the same positive energy that you are. There are people out there that will literally just suck up all your positivity, suck up all that energy that you're putting out, and at the end of the day, they're just going to drag you down. Like, they're just going to suck up all the energy from you. And what are they going to do with it? Absolutely nothing. That's just the way it is. Some people go into treatment for their loved one, for their wife, for their husband, their boyfriend, their girlfriend, to get out of doing time in jail or whatever it may be. Some people are just there to be there. And that really does suck, because you have those people that are in there that are actually trying and are actually wanting different. And it can be irritating. And, I remember being there in treatment and several times just like, oh my gosh, like, people would come in and basically just use drugs or alcohol while they were at the treatment facility. And that's not uncommon. That is pretty common, I believe, from everyone that I've interviewed along the way or spoke with about it. There are going to be those people that do bring in those substances, but again, how bad do you really want it is what you want to ask yourself. Because if you really do want it bad, you can't blame someone else for bringing temptation around you and you pick up and use. You cannot blame that action on somebody else. That you have to take that accountability for that, because when you get out of treatment, those same elements are going to be all around. Drugs, alcohol, they will always be around no matter what, no matter where you go. It is just up to you to realize and know for certain that you definitely do want a new life for yourself. How I dealt with it was I just knew exactly what I was in treatment for, and I didn't allow myself to get attached too much to other people, just because I knew I went into treatment for myself. Now, I'm not saying don't care for anyone there, because I have met a lot of really great people along the way, and some of them are still in my life being supportive, but those are the few people that were actually doing the deal, trying to get better. They are getting better, and they are making strides in their life towards positivity and being productive. The others, I just pray that one day they are able to know for certain what it is that they want in life, because life is just truly beautiful and it is so precious. And it's something that I wish I knew earlier on in my life, but that's not the way my cards were dealt. And again, getting clean wasn't my plan, but once I knew, like, it was literally life or death for me, that's when I knew for certain that I had to make a change, that I had to do this for myself, that I was the only person that would be able to turn my life around. And I do give glory to God and praise to God, my higher power, for being there with me every step of the way to allow me to understand and accept that I am powerless when it comes to my addiction. So definitely, to anyone out there that maybe is struggling or be in that situation where, the support of the other people that are in treatment with you, they may not be taking it seriously, but focus on yourself. Do your recovery program. Do you. Because when you leave from there, you're leaving by yourself. You will have accumulated the support of some people that have influenced you and been supportive. And that's great. Hold on to those people. Hold on to those types of friendships. But when it comes to the naysayers or anyone that's, not on the same level as you, definitely give them the support and your prayers that they need. But it's only truly up to them to realize that they need to change, that they want to change. You can't do it for them. Nobody else can, but, and that's what makes it difficult, because, down this journey, it's like, you do meet a lot of really great people, but, you just got to really understand that you're there for yourself, that this is for you. And people are going to come and go no matter what, but it's just what you take from them that help mold you into who you will become. And if you surround yourself with the people that are not taking their program serious, or just surrounding you with the temptations, then that's basically going to be your life, because you allow it. So definitely surround yourself with the people that you want to be like, that are on the same level as you, that are like-minded, so that way you can elevate one another to keep pushing through, because we're all going to find difficult times, and that's when you're going to want those supportive people to be around. And when they do show up, it is just so amazing, because it's like, you know for certain that you've made some lifelong friendships. And it's beautiful just to be able to see the progress that they're making, because again, that bounces back to you, that influences you. It gives you that strength to want to do better. It gives you that motivation and inspiration to be like, hey, you know what, they're doing it, I can do it too. And that's the way it should be, you know. But the negativity will always be out there in the world, no matter what it is. You know, it doesn't have to just be in recovery or anything like that. It could be at their workplace. It could be family members. It could be, you know, your chess club or whatever. You know, you're always going to have those the negative people around. But, you know, all you can do at the end of the day is just pray for them. And it's not so much that you need to understand their actions, but all you need to do is know that that is not the life that you want. And that should be proof of where you have come from and how far you have came along in your recovery journey. And again, you know, I do believe that when people come into our lives, it's either positive or negative. You know, the positive people, you know, you're going to take that inspiration, you're going to take that influence to help elevate you. The negative people, you could just, what you take from them, I would suggest, is their behavior or their actions. Just know for certain, like, okay, you know, that is exactly what I do not want to go back to. Because I know where that person has been. I have been there, and you know what? I'm done with that. All I gotta do is focus on me, and I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna change my life for the better. So definitely hold on to that, and know that in all situations, the light will, like any darkness, will always come to light. The truth will always come to light. You know, the positive will always outweigh the negative any day. You know, you don't have to be straight up alone, because there are plenty of supportive, beautiful people out there that will motivate you and definitely want you to do better, to be the best possible person that you can be today. And that's what we all should be striving for. So definitely, you know, and I just want to say thank you. This is your episode, and I'm just so blessed and so fortunate to have been able to do this, to be on this journey. And you know, I'll definitely say, you know, if you know you need inspiration, if you need that motivation, definitely check out the blogs at recoveringmeth.com. There's a lot of great content on there, a lot of truth, a lot of my experience, strength, and my hope. And definitely, you know, check it out. Follow me on Facebook. Subscribe to the podcast so that way you'll know when all the latest episodes are made available, for that inspiration and motivation that you need to help get you through your day, your week, your month. It could even be your year. I just want to say thank you. Again, my name is Kendall Key. And yeah, God bless. God is amazing. Always.